South Texas. I hope your day is going well. We are here on Sunday, and temperature pretty good outside. Right now in the 70s across much of the area. I've got Facebook pulled up here. Already see a question. Seth saying, hello to you, Seth. Have you seen the movie Twister? Yes, I have seen the movie Twister. It is a great movie. I'm a big fan of it myself. So let's jump into things. We got temperatures out there in the 70s right now. Temperatures will really rise into the 90s as we head into this afternoon for some areas. Other areas will only rise into the upper 80s. We're expecting about 88 for San Antonio. And you can see that there's a little bit of cloud in some spots, while other areas are a lot better. You know, northwest San Antonio, seeing a little bit of peaks of blue sky here and there. A lot of cirrus clouds to just kind of stratus clouds overhead at the moment. The airport showing a little bit more in the way of blue sky in some spots. And then we have some pretty nice conditions down towards Calaveras Lake as well, sitting at 77 degrees. So I hope y'all are enjoying your day. It is a Sunday out there. It's nice to have a little bit of sunshine here and there. We're just going to see more and more of it as we head into this afternoon. Now, the only thing that may kind of hinder your good time outdoors today will be the mold. Mold is coming in at heavy again today. Now, yesterday it was at 9,000 something, so it was really spiking up there. But thankfully not as bad today, only at 1,520. Grass and pigweed coming in at light amounts. Patty says, good morning, good morning to you. Ann says, hello to you, Ann. Any rain in our future? The answer is not a lot. We do have some slight chances for rain in the forecast, but we're going to talk about that here in just a moment. So for today, very slim chance for a brief shower, just about a 10% chance. So we're not expecting any good chances for rain today. If you do encounter a shower, it will be brief, but much of the rainfall has stayed off to our east, impacting our friends over towards Houston. And you can see that on radar, that a lot of that shower activity has been over towards Houston, stretching over into Louisiana, Arkansas, and now even parts of Mississippi. Now, well off to the east, there is something else going on. We're going to talk about this for a moment, and that is there's a tropical storm. It is not hurricane, and this isn't completely out of the normal for us to have one named storm. Tropical season even begins, or rather hurricane season in the Atlantic even begins. So this is Tropical Storm Arthur. It got its name last night. It was upgraded to a tropical storm. Still expected to not impact Texas or any of the Gulf of Mexico. So no impacts expected from this storm for us. To brush on the North Carolina coast, possibly Monday with 60-mile-per-hour winds. That would make it still a tropical storm. Then it's expected to kind of curve off and move away from the United States. So that's Tropical Storm Arthur, has 45 miles distance, and the Hurricane Hunter, 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron, is at a Keesler Air Force Base, Biloxi, Mississippi. They had flown the storm this morning. You can see they fly their alpha pattern. That's what that crisscross pattern is. And it looks like now they may be heading back to base. Yeah, they've been flying it, gathering a lot of different information from the storm and sending that into the National Hurricane Center, which allows the National Hurricane Center to make a more precise forecast. And by the way, if you watched this morning, you may have noticed the coast is fairly wide. As the hurricane hunters fly storms and get more information, you'll see that the cone will actually become thick, because with information gathered by the hunters, they can actually make that forecast more precise. Pretty fascinating stuff there, and great work that the hurricane hunters do. I see it's clear. Lynn is saying, yes, right now. Now here in northwest San Antonio, I'm looking out the window. We still got a little bit of cloud cover ourselves. Tina says, how's it look for the coming week? It's looking pretty good. A little bit on the warm side, though. We're going to talk. You're going to see that in the 7-day forecast here in just a moment. And Alma says, good morning. Good morning. So temperatures out there in the 70s to 80s. Areas south of San Antonio, where there's been a little bit more sunshine, have risen a little bit quicker with the temperatures, with George West and Beeville at 83. We'll rise to 88 today in San Antonio. Areas south of us will rise into the 90s. So down towards Cotulla, temperatures be pretty warm today. Partly cloudy to mostly clear sky. Should be a beautiful afternoon. Uh, may need to drink some water when you're out, maybe in a place that you stay cool in case it gets too for you, because again, it will be a little bit on the warm side later on today. Future clouds and radar shows the cloud cover clearing out pretty quick. Now, I still think we'll have some lingering clouds at 5 p.m., but it will be pretty nice this afternoon. Again, temperatures south of San Antonio into the 90s, mid-80s into the hill country. By the time we head into Monday at 6 a.m., you notice temperatures into 60s. Not too bad of a start. Our mornings are going to be nice, but our afternoons will be hot. Monday afternoon, you're going to see these temperatures rise all the way up into the 90s again. I don't know if we hit 95 in San Antonio. This one model calling for that. I think we're going to be a few degrees cooler, but still, it's going to be hot. Temperatures still expected to rise into the 90s for much of the area on Monday. And then Tuesday is going to show similar conditions. Temperatures will start in the 60s to 70s. Eventually, we're going to rise into the 90s again for the afternoon, and it's just going to be kind of rinse and repeat the next few days. Now, we do have some rain in the forecast here in the 7-day. You're going to see it in a second. It's not much, though. Less than 1/4 of an inch expected across South Texas for the next 7 days. So looking like we are going to be staying a little on the dry side. We do have what's called an upper level ridge, area of high pressure moving over us the next few days. That's what's going to allow for such drier conditions. It's going to allow it to be warmer, more sunshine, and then it's going to start to move away from us a bit by the time we head into the end of the week. That's going to cause the rain chances to return. But again, just not going to be the highest rain chances. We have gotten a little bit of help in May now from some rainfall. That rain occurred Friday night. We got a lot of heavy rain that moved through, while San Antonio didn't see as much. Some areas did see up to 3 inches of rain, so it was very heavy rain that moved through Friday night. Storms, really noisy storms that moved through as well. We're now less than an inch behind our annual average for this time of year for San Antonio. So with that being said, being about an inch behind, we still have moderate drought to dry conditions. Severe to extreme drought is still a concern for areas close to the coast, as well as Maverick getting closer onto the border there. So we could use a little bit more rain. Again, we don't want it all at once. Now, something important, this drought monitor is not taking into account the rain that we had on Friday. It's actually going to update again on Wednesday, and I would imagine that some will pass. We'll see maybe down towards Victoria and over towards B County, we are going to see massive amounts of improvement. Drought monitor. They had so much rain here this past week, and when the drought monitor comes out with the latest update on Thursday, we are going to be seeing some great news when it comes to the drought conditions in that part of South Texas. So here's your forecast. She says, hello from Waco, but moving to San Antonio on Wednesday. Make sure you drink plenty of water because it is hot, 92 most of these. And welcome to San Antonio, Jeffrey. Star says, hello from Seguin. Hello to you. I hope you're doing well today. You see a lot of 94. It's going to be a hot week. We got the upper 80s for highs today. Slim chance for rain. Remember, 10% chance. Maybe a brief shower, and that's about it. Then it was a hot, dry, mostly sunny. Thursday, Saturday, we get a little bit more in the humidity. You're going to, in the end, return a slight chance for rain each day, moderate chance for rain Thursday night and into Friday morning. So we'll be watching pretty close. Alma says, how about Eagle Pass weather this coming week? The answer is it's going to be hot and dry for nearly the entire week. And for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are going to be hot still. But Alma, I think that Eagle Pass will even have better chances for rain than San Antonio, which is because I'm getting some more rainfall. So, looking out the 3-day forecast, my graphics are a little low on this end. I'll have to kind of check over here to make sure that they're updating properly. It looks like I may have skipped the graphic on accident. But 3-day forecast showing 80s to 90s for highs today. You see that cloud breaking up from much of the state, just like what we're expecting here in South Texas. Monday, clear, lots of sunshine for Tuesday as well, because that upper level ridge isn't just impacting us, but the entire Lone Star State. And with that, it's going to be hot. You see 99 for the high in Lubbock on Monday and on Tuesday. So pretty hot conditions as we make our way throughout this week, not just for us, but much of the. So what about 8 to 14 day forecast? This is beyond day forecast. Looking at day 14. Not including the next 7 days. Looks like we could have some average, which is good because this next week is going to be drier. We could use more rain, and it looks like we'll have that chance after we get through the next 7 days once we get from day 14. So above average rainfall looking possible there. Looks like we could be dealing with some above average temperatures, but just by a bit, mainly south of San Antonio. So temperatures should be around the upper 80s to lower 90s. That's pretty much where we're at for this week, and that's pretty much where we're going to be as we head into from day 8 to day 14 as well. Anna says, "Thanks for the advice. I hope you have a wonderful day as well." Take a look at the park. Now, this is for tomorrow. If you are off and you'd be going to go head out, check out some of our beautiful state parks. The forecast is great tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. It will be a great day to take a sunrise hike at an Enchanted Rock State Natural Area. Temperatures are expected in the 70s there near Enchanted Rock. It's hot enough, so it will be best to take the morning hike because, again, if you've never been to Enchanted Rock, it is big dome, rock dome coming out of the ground there in North Gillespie County, and you're going to you would need a lot of water if you were hiking in the afternoon. There is no shade, so great for a sunrise hike, and then you could go to an afternoon hike at Pedernales Falls, water for a little bit, cool off, or Guadalupe River State. We got a lot of great state parks around here, cool things. So that again, forecast for tomorrow, not today. Parks, it's still great for the state parks, but little outcome for today. And then the flu index. You know, I love what the states are doing. You can see we still got sporadic here in Texas as a whole, rather. But you see a lot of states turning green with no activity of the flu. I'm going to keep showing this until I start seeing more states turn green, or at least until the Lone Star State turns green. Another thing is, though, you know, we are moving out of flu season in general. So, you know, social distancing, but also flu season is coming to an end anyway. So, great news there. Anyway, just wanted to share that with y'all. You know, we're going to wrap things up here in just a moment. I just wanted to get on and share the forecast with everybody. Again, looking beautiful outside. Take a look out at the airport again, and you can see a lot of blue sky north of San Antonio. That's going to really be showing up here as we head into the mid to latter part of this afternoon. I hope y'all can get out and enjoy it. I'm going to get out and enjoy some of it myself. I think I'm going to go for a run this afternoon. Maybe play a little bit of disc golf, and just try to enjoy the beautiful weather that we have for today. Again, this is going to be the coolest day we have all week. Now, we're not going to be too much warmer the rest of the week, but still, it's going to be the coolest day with temperatures only into the upper 80s. So enjoy it while it lasts before it gets too hot outside, because we're moving into those hot summer months. I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful rest of your weekend. Don't forget, meteorologist Megan Massey is on tonight with the latest updates to the forecast. And then we'll, of course, continue on this next week with Cloudy with a Chance of Learning. Meteorologist Megan Massey is doing, and myself, we're doing Solar System Mondays. A lot of fun there. And then Tropical Tuesday will be Tuesday this week. There's a lot to talk about considering we have a tropical storm out there right now. And again, if you're coming in late, it's a tropical storm in the Atlantic Basin, no threat to Texas, no threat to the Gulf. So if you rewind it, you'll be able to check this out here earlier when I was talking about that. Debbie is asking, we talked about this earlier, but Debbie, I don't mind mentioning it again for you. How are the allergies looking? The answer is mold is heavy at about 1,400 today compared to the 9,000 something yesterday. So it is gone back a lot. It's not as serious as yesterday, but still mold is heavy. Grass is coming in light, and so is pigweed. Guys, have a wonderful Sunday, and of course, we'll continue to keep you updated with everything right here at Kent's 5.